Island Definitive Edition. Hold on, I'm being invited to a party, and for some reason it no longer exists. I'm going to talk about the first games I ever started playing with. And King Kong, the official game of the movie. For a while I played that on my PlayStation 2, 3, or Hill 30 or something like that. Then I got into... I know it started, little man. I'm talking. My nephew, everyone. Medal of Honor Rising Sun, and a few other ones. The first zombie game I ever played would had to have been Resident Evil Code Veronica X. And I loved playing that game when I was a kid.
Bobby, quit!
And then after Resident Evil Code Veronica X, it was Resident Evil Outbreak. And then I got into Evil 4. Ashley was just, God, annoying. Help me, Leon! Like, come on, she's what, 16? Give her a damn knife or something. I mean, hell, Ellie in The Last of Us was 14. She was packing a pistol and a knife and a rifle, if I remember correctly. And I'm pretty sure eventually she got her hands on her. I started out with. And then when I finally got around to getting my first PS3, I got onto PlayStation Home. And PlayStation Home... Hey, I started a live stream on Dead Island Definitive Edition. I'm talking about the first games I ever played of.
Oh yeah, the Q&A stream.
But yeah, when I first got my first PS3, I was playing a lot of PlayStation Home, and I had another account called Bigfoot Hunters 20. And I had an avatar that was decked out in all kinds of combat gear and stuff, and I'd play a lot of the zombie stuff. And then eventually I managed to get Dead Island Riptide, and I got in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I got in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I couldn't find Call of Duty 4. I got The Last of Us. Then I got Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. I got Aliens Colonial Marines, Aliens vs. Predator, Tomb Raider, and a few others. And I just absolutely loved most of those games. But the one game that struck me hardest would have to have been Dead Island. I played Riptide first, and I honestly didn't know Dead Island the first Dead Island actually exists. I thought it was just a backstory. And then when I got to look, and this is when I was a lot younger, I was like maybe 11, 12 when I first started playing. And then I looked in GameStop and I seen Dead Island, and I thought, wait, is this like another spin-off of the game or something? And then I found out that it was Dead Island, then Dead Island Riptide, so I went and played Dead Island Riptide for a while, and I was trying to find friends to play with, and the one person that I found that has actually grown to be a brother to me is Z-Man. Some of you may know him as Major General Z-Man. He's actually grown to be like a brother to me. I've known him since I was about 12, and now I'm 22. So I've known him for about 10, 12 years. That's a pretty good long time. So yeah, I can say for a fact Z-Man's grown to be like a brother to me. I never got to meet him in person. I hope someday that we get to, because I never been to where he lives. He knows where I live, and I know where he lives. It's just a matter of being able to travel there. If I had my license and a very legal car with plenty of gas and money for gas, I'd drive up there to visit him. It wouldn't bother me at all. But the first immune campaign that I wasn't what I played. I didn't play the immune characters first. I actually went through the characters and I found Ryder White. And seeing him as a soldier, That's what I wanted to play as, because I figured he'd be the most badass character of them all. Because he looked like he'd be getting awesome badass weapons and shit. And after playing it, I was bummed out that there wasn't no alternate ending to his campaign. And then I played the Immune characters campaign, and I would do role-playing as Ryder White. I mean, I would do a voice impression of him and everything. And that's when I met Z-Man. I acquired my first modded gun. It was a mind-blowing AK-47. Or mind-blowing auto rifle. Basically the same thing, just named differently and sounds differently, but it looked generally all the same. And I'd just go out and wreck zombies, and I was just joining characters left and right, saying, my name is Ryder White, I'm a colonel with the BIDF, and I would just roleplay as Ryder White, because he's my overall favorite character. And I would have loved to have seen him be at the resort, or in the city, or even here in the jungle, because that would have been awesome to have him play out here with these Immune characters. And then that's when I met Z-Man. I joined him in the resort area. It was during the mission getting the signal amplifier for Mike. Yeah, I remember. It was like going to the lighthouse. And I just acquired my first mind-blowing gun. That's about when I met him. And there was like 3 or 4 of us playing. And there was one other player that I met in Dead Island. I forget his name. Alice29882 or something like that. I met him, and then after a while playing Dead Island, tragedy struck and we lost our good internet. And we were sitting in the dark for a long time until we finally managed to find an internet that we could afford again, or get again. And I was at my cousin's playing Dead Island, and I was explaining to him how Dead Island was actually the grandfather of Dying Light, because we're so similar. I got onto his PS3, and I remembered Z-Man's name. And I said, Z-Man, you don't know this profile, but I'm Bigfoot Hunters 20. Hello, old friend. It's nice to talk to you again. And he he barely remembered me for a moment. After a while of catching up, I was talking through him on PS3 for a while through high school. And then when I got into college after high school, I managed to get a PS4. And after a while, we were playing on PS4, but that PS4 had some sort of malfunction and it broke. So I had to wait a while before getting another one. And I finally did. And then here we are. And ever since I got this new PS4, I've been hoping to save up for new games to add to my channel and play with my buddy Z-Man. Ones like Dying Light 2, Stay Human, Dead Island 2 when it's finally released. I'm really excited for Dead Island 2. And I really hope that Techland or Ubisoft or whoever's working on it right now really don't fuck it up. You see how we got in Naughty Dog with The Last of Us 2. I don't want there to be a crappy story, and I don't want the multiplayer to be wonky. I want it to be every bit as good as Dead Island and Riptide. The multiplayer was good, the stories were good, the feel and roleplay of it was just amazing. And from what I've seen, it looks promising, but as we've learned from looks, some looks can be deceiving.
Listen, for
That's why I'm hoping they don't fuck it up. And I'm gonna wait on buying it for a little time.
Okay then.
That way I can get a few glimpses, a couple videos of it, and get a couple people's opinions on it before I decide to buy it. Because I don't want to make a mistake like I did with The Last of Us 2 and buy a crap game, you know? I want to buy a game that I know I'm gonna like. But yeah, I love doing role-playing videos, and I love playing online games with my buddy Z-Man. Also, in Black Ops 2 and 1, we'd role-play some. And it was just all fun. My least favorite game right now... God. There's quite a few bad ones out there. There's The Last of Us 2. I mean, a lot of people hate it, and I can see why. The Last of Us 2, Vanguard, not Medal of Honor, Call of Duty Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, and there's one more out there somewhere.
See what comes from pissing me off?
And then when I turned 15 in high school, that's when I met my friend Darth Newman. He's a nice guy. He's really all around one heck of a nice guy. And I hope one day me and Z-Man get to meet him in person as well. Him, Z-Man, and Reznov are the only three people I right now want to meet in public, face to face. Meet in person. Because they're all really nice friends of mine, and I really want to meet them. And after high school in 2020, more tragedy struck. I didn't lose a PS4 or anything like that. It was actual tragedy. I lost quite a few family members, and I lost my grandmother, my dad, cousin Brenda, and I believe one other. Yeah, they all passed away. And I nearly passed away myself. My blood sugar got out of control and it nearly killed me. My family and I got into a position where we couldn't really afford my insulin that much. And my blood sugar got too high to where I had a heart strain, and it nearly killed me, literally. It put a heart strain on me to where my heart rate was so low, the doctors were surprised I was even still breathing. Every day I wish to God that I wasn't a type 1 diabetic. I do. It's That's one thing I hate is being a type 1 diabetic. And if I could give anything to trade this way of life right now, I would. Because taking these shots, it's painful all the time. And getting insulin ain't exactly cheap either.
All right, brothers.
My father used to work on boats, so we just need to go to his workshop, all right? We can take the boat right up to the workshop. I'll show you where they are.
There we go. That should do it.
Yeah, my cousin Brenda, she passed away because of a heart attack. My grandmother passed away in her sleep, and my dad, he had a stroke, and he managed to get pneumonia. And we tried everything in the world to keep him alive. We even used my stimulus to pay for his funeral expenses, and well, he just didn't make it. I mean, we tried everything to try to keep him alive.
Let's go, we're wasting time. There's something...
She's back in the hallway, little man.
Alright, let's get the fuck off this island.
Probably your bedroom.
Hi, can you hear me? I heard screams in the land. Something bad's happening. You gotta drop what you're doing and find out what's going on. God damn it, go! Go!
Alright, maybe your mom's in the restroom. Don't bother her, little man.
Yeah, I bet that fucking hurt.
And I've tried everything to try and be a good person in my family and friends. My brother-in-law, he's a real piece of work. He's a real piece of shit. Pardon my French.
What the fuck? Sorry.
But yeah, my brother-in-law, he is an alcoholic, abusive
Asshole.
piece of crap. He blamed me for a lot of things. He even blamed me for my dad's death. And he was always bad-mouthing my mom for several reasons, to the point where she couldn't even be in the same house with him. I mean, he'd always call my mom mean names, to the point where I'm ready to bust him in the head.
Can't hurt to look.
But I try to avoid violence the most I can, because I didn't really want to hurt anyone. Or risk anyone getting hurt. And he'd always badmouth my aunt, and my aunt did everything in her power to try to help my family. And we all had finally had enough of my brother-in-law, and we finally sent him out on his ass.
He took my... But...
Christie's dead? How can that be? He almost had the bloody vaccine. He said he knew everything.
He's always getting drunk and starting fights with everyone over the slightest thing.
Maybe he did make it. Do you hear me? Search the bloody lab. It's got to be there somewhere.
Alright.
The
And
vaccine.
he'd start fights with my mom just because she was trying to play with my 5-year-old nephew, her grandson. And he'd always badmouth my sister, call her nasty names, treat her like she was a dog, basically. And I don't know what his problem was with me. We both had a job working as a contractor for Toyota, and that job was paying decent. I loved that job, and it was paying well. My brother-in-law just couldn't see that I loved that job. He didn't care. He just wanted me to quit so I can get paid $1.50 more. Which, that ain't much. He said I'd be getting benefits, and I wasn't getting any benefits. I don't have a wife. I don't have a child. I damn sure don't have a full legal car. I have a car, it's just not fully legal. And you wanted to blame me that we was never saving any money.
Crash was unfortunate.
He was blaming me, saying that I'm the reason we could never save any money.
What's this here?
I promise them one thing. When I get my car fully legal, going back to my job. My brother-in-law can go to hell wherever the hell he's at. I hope he rots in hell wherever he's at. Because if I didn't give a crap about my family, then I wouldn't have been saving $100 almost every month just for them.
I need new 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 new
Hold on. There we go. Mute that noise she was making. I don't know why she makes that noise. I'm gonna take my time here and do any last remaining side quests.
Ah, my friend!
Normally, I would have called my comrades right after the crash to have them pick me up within a few hours, but my satellite phone was also unfortunately destroyed. I need you to go into the city. Find my restaurant, Cafe Kier, and tell Sergei there to give you a satellite phone. Bring it to me, and we will be off this piece of shit island in no time. Interested?
I'll do what I can.
Good, good. Give him this ring. He'll know you came from me. Now go.
Bring it here, little man. Bring it here. You didn't have to bring the whole pack. You could have just brought that one red one.
Jackson! Jackson, be careful. Your friend is live streaming, by the way.
I have
Oh my gosh.
something terrible that
Maybe
needs
I'll
to
find
be
something
done.
useful.
Something
What just
I
happened?
cannot do myself.
Woohoo!
Mother Helens, I'm Hugo.
You can count on me.
God, I'll contact him on the walkie-talkie and let him know that help is on the way.
Dead Island, the definitive collection. It's about, I think, $5 on PlayStation Store. It's actually pretty fun. It's basically Dying Light without the parkour.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh! That's what you have to do. Okay, shit. Alright.
Sure.
Ah!
I'm only 34 minutes into my stream, so...
Yeah. Wait, the action can they hear us? Can
I
they
can
hear
make it
us
a
in
setting to where they
action?
can hear you.
No, I'm good.
Sure.
Ah!
Alright.
Yeah! Yeah.
You like that?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. What? Down. Who's there? That's just monkey dude.
Can't believe they left without.
What?
If you're waiting to get served,
What's the
forget
game
about
called?
it. My friends packed up and left, left me here to die. They went to a hole
I
up
could
in some
buy that.
hideout. Heard them talking about it once. Somewhere in the jungle, they say.
Why?
Meanwhile, they leave me here all alone. Bastards.
A really fun 2-cent game. Give you survivor packs? What do you mean survivor packs? I have The Last of Us. I had The Last of Us remastered. I didn't buy it. I got it for PlayStation Plus. Oh shoot. Oh, that game actually has weapons? Oh gosh. What the f just happened, bro? I just got exploded. Hey, I think I know what to do. Wow. So, I'll play this level again. Ugh! What the? Crash's pants got ripped. Oh no. Yeah. Die, this is what you get. Is he the goat again?
I don't hit like a shit.
Oh, funny. He has work to do. His parents is like, he has to do chores every day. Join the party? Oh, it's because this is our party. This is our group party. We made our group. I changed the name to Among Us. Something funny. Hey, that's it, Crash. Hog ride, I hate that.
And the one thing about Dead Island in Ryder White's campaign is I can memorize line from line throughout the entire campaign. I could tell you exactly what he says and when he says it. Exactly what Ryder says.
Woo!
Yep.
13.
I don't know what One Punch mode is, but I don't play One Punch mode.
This is crazy! The police car! Oh, I guess I have to crash. This is something. Whoa, the police car! We're gonna die in the level because I missed a box. We have to be first place. We have to be first place in this level. This sucks. Is there actually like an extra box I can find? Whoa! No.
Do you have Mother Helen's record? Thank God, Mother.
Hey, I gave you some stuff.
You think you could help me with that?
What?
Okay.
You have to do that? Oh my God.
You will find them on the... We can't broadcast if the loudspeakers aren't activated, right?
I gave you some stuff, didn't I?
What? Wow, what a scammer. Yay! We're happy now.
So all those weapons that I gave you, including that rusted quick shooter's gone. I wouldn't have trusted him to begin with. Like, I would have given him crap stuff first.
Oh, go Crash! Go faster! Boom! What the way? Super speed! Oh gosh.
Yeah, I would have given him crap stuff. That way you know if he's gonna scam you or not.
Crash is gonna look like a funny, like a happy face.
Don't worry, look, when I get the time to duplicate more stuff, I'll give you some stuff, okay? Just don't listen to anyone that wants to take your weapons. If they say, give me your weapons and I'll give you this, don't trust them.
What?
Unless you know it's 100% true, like me. Like I said, don't worry. When I get the time to duplicate more stuff in Dying Light, I'll get it for you.
Wow! Alright, I'm gonna ignore the boxes and play an extra drive. But what the way?
Shit.
Oh,
God damn, I'm gonna have to quit the stream here. Because apparently I'm only getting sound only and no picture.